that this is an unequal contest. During his time in the army, Captain Hamer won several shooting contests and more than one duel. He bade me tell you that he has no wish to kill you, and offers you the opportunity to withdraw before your fate is sealed." "Never!" cried Bowerman. "You would, of course, have to render an abject apology, and give your word as a gentleman that you'll cease to bother the lady forthwith. Miss Somerville is mine. I'm here to defend her from that vile rogue. Is that the message I have to carry back with me?" "It is," said Paul, stepping in to get rid of the man before Bowerman lost the remains of his self-control. "Away with you, sir, and take your insults with you." With a gracious smile, the man turned on his heel and went quickly away. "Ignore him, Mr. Bowerman," said Paul. "He was sent to vex you. Hamer will be made to pay for that. It's essential that you remain calm and collected." But there was no chance of that. Bowerman was throbbing with fury. Hamer, by contrast, was laughing happily with his second. It was as if the whole event was a joke to them. Paul feared the worst. The information that Hamer was an army man was unsettling. Both of the duellists had taken the precaution of bringing a surgeon with them, but it was clear to Paul that it was Bowerman's who would be called upon. When the light had improved enough, the preliminaries began. The referee, a short, squat man with a rasping voice, called the combatants to order. It was too late to turn back now. Bowerman seemed to realize at last the scale of his task. "If, so be it, there is a mishap," he said, grabbing Paul by the wrist, "I beg of you to tell the lady that I showed courage." "You have my word, sir. Though I hope such tidings will be unnecessary. In your own interests, I urge you to put Miss Somerville out of your mind. The only person who matters to you at this moment is the one intending to shoot you." The advice helped to steel Bowerman. Pulling himself to his full height, he marched bravely towards the referee. The rules of the contest were recited, the box opened, and the dueling pistols revealed. Hamer indicated that his opponent should have first choice of weapon. After dithering for a moment, Bowerman snatched up a pistol. Paul watched helplessly from the sidelines. Beside him, his valise already wide open, the surgeon was poised to run to Bowerman's assistance. Neither of them gave him an earthly chance of winning the duel, because he was up against a proven marksman. They were being forced to witness an execution. At the referee's command, the two men stood back to back, then walked the requisite number of paces before turning and raising their pistols. Paul closed his eyes and waited for the gunfire. Instead, he heard loud warning yells and the sound of many feet. Over a dozen men had suddenly materialized out of the bushes to interrupt the duel and to arrest everyone present. Paul recognized the man in command of them instantly. It was Micah Yeomans, a big, hulking man with unsightly features and gesticulating hands. The Bow Street runner was in his element, enforcing the law by stopping the duel at the crucial moment and relishing the fact that he'd caught one of his sworn enemies. As the duellists were relieved of their pistols, Yeoman ambled across to Paul and grinned malevolently. "Good morning," he said, gloating. "I've got you at last. Am I talking to Mr. Peter Skillen or to Mr. Paul Skillen?" Paul beamed at him. "Why not hazard a guess?" Chapter 2. When the news came, they were in the shooting gallery. Gally Ackford, the big, broad-shouldered former soldier who owned the place, had just finished teaching someone the rudiments of boxing. Peter Skillen, as tall, lean, and well-favoured as his twin brother, had spent 2 hours giving fencing lessons. Both men were glad of a respite. It was, however, short-lived. Their leisure was interrupted by Jem Huckvale, who flung open the door and darted into the room. "You'll never guess what's happened," he said breathlessly. "I'm afraid that I will," said Peter with a sigh. "My brother took his impulsive client to Putney Heath and is bringing his corpse back."